So you want to get yourself a new headset for your Xbox One, and it needs to be wireless and it needs to have Bluetooth. And you can't decide if you should get the Steelseries Arctis 9X or the Turtle Beach Stealth 700. The reviews online are a pretty mixed bag of positive and negative. Well, I'm here to cut through the bullshit for you and let you know that in my opinion, you shouldn't buy either because they're both fucking trash. Before I get too deep into why I think both of these suck, let me lay out some groundwork for you. First off, in terms of feature set, these things are pretty much identical. All right, they both connect directly to your Xbox, the exact same way as a controller does. All right, there's no dongle, there's no wires. You literally pair it with your Xbox, and from there you can actually turn your Xbox on by turning your headset on. Right, so that was kind of the big selling point I think for both of these. They both have Bluetooth. They can connect with your phone. You can play music, take phone calls. Really great stuff, right? They both have apps. Turtle Beach you can get on your computer or on your cell phone, right? Steelseries you can only get on your computer, right? You can use that to update your firmware if there's ever any updates released by the developer. However, both of these have really negative reviews for different reasons. Instead of doing the typical side-by-side comparison, I'm actually going to review one of them in its entirety and then move on to the next. And unfortunately, we're going to start with the Turtle Beach. So the second that I got the Turtle Beaches out of the box, I was questioning how in the hell they cost $120 because, like a lot of other reviewers mentioned, the build quality on these is extremely cheap. They feel cheap. They feel like you bought them at a kiosk at the airport because you forgot your normal pair at home. I don't understand how they can charge that much for crappy plastic like this. And before you go saying, well, it's an all-plastic construction, that's what you're going to get, wrong. Sennheiser Game 1s are completely made out of plastic, and they're a phenomenal headset. There's a bunch of all-plastic constructed headsets out there that are actually, premium feeling. This is not one of them. Please do better, Turtle Beach. The two most important things with any headset are comfort and audio quality. If they're comfortable, but the audio sucks, you're not going to want to wear them. And if the audio is good, but they're extremely uncomfortable, you're not going to want to wear them. These kind of fail in both arenas. When I put them on, the first thing I noticed is that the ear cups themselves feel like they are made of plastic. I know that there's supposed to be some leatherette, memory foam. It doesn't feel that way, right? It feels like hard plastic on your ears. I've worn a lot more comfortable headsets at better price points than these. Second is going to be before I get to the audio quality, it has to be the feature set, okay? I connected, I downloaded the Audio Hub app, all of that. And I noticed that when you have mic monitoring at full blast and you decide to turn on active noise cancellation, it completely deletes your mic monitoring. So you can no longer hear yourself. So you can't have mic monitoring and noise cancellation on at the same time. Which I thought, what the hell is the point of your noise cancellation then, right? Because if you can't hear anything around you, you are going to be shouting into these things. Yeah, they have the rotating ear cups, and yeah, they actually do look relatively okay on your head compared to some other headsets. But those were like two strikes in a row for me where I was like, I don't know if I like these very much. Third thing was the mic. Like, what the hell is this thing? Like, first off, it's one of the uglier mics I've ever seen. But second of all, people didn't say that it was a horrible experience for me in game chat, but I just couldn't stand it, man. What is that? But my final straw with these was the audio quality, all right? Everything was fine up until music in game lobbies got quiet, okay? So meaning when you would hit pause in Forza Horizon 4 and it would kind of quietly play music in the background, or when I was in the lobby for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Suddenly the music sounded like distorted carnival music or something. I didn't really understand what was going on. And at first I thought it was an issue with the games themselves. So I ended up playing them through my TV speakers and through the Sennheiser Game 1s plugged into my controller. Neither one of them had that issue. It was only the Turtle Beaches that had that. I messed around with some equalizer presets, but eventually I just kind of threw the towel in on these and just said, fuck it. They suck. I'm sorry. In terms of, not only that, like the adjusting, dude, you feel like you're going to break these. Just, hold on. I'm pulling gently. gently, and then there it goes. Like, I feel like I'm going to break them just holding them. For a top-notch Xbox headset, these are really cheap. Like, I can understand why parents buy these for their kids, but if you're going to go spend your own hard-earned money, don't buy these, okay? Now, this is where, in every other reviewer's video, they pull out the Steelseries Arctis 9X. Every issue you had with the Turtle Beach Stealth 700s, you won't have with these. The build quality is phenomenal. They have a metal headband. They have this really nice ski goggle suspension thing. The ear cups are made out of this breathable plush material, which they are actually kind of comfortable. The ear cups, mind you. They have this soft touch plastic, on the sides. And to be honest, like, they're right. Build quality wise, night and day difference between the Steelseries and the Turtle Beaches, okay? But here's where I had issues with these. So this like little ski goggle suspension thing, I tried out the Steelseries Arctis 5s a couple of years ago, and I had an issue with it because the fact that the band itself, like the metal band, is not adjustable at all means that's like you're completely limited right here. And all the pictures you see of people wearing these are either infants or just have extremely small heads. I'm 6'4", 215 pounds, okay? The metal's on my head, man. Like, there's no way around that at this point. So, yeah, I've got a big head, but it's never been too big for any other headset besides the Steelseries and their suspension style thing. And that's what kind of kills me about these. Is, first off, right now, it's being pulled up, right? It's wanting to pull up off of my head, so it's uncomfortable in the ears. And if I really just adjust it down, say F it, then now I'm just sitting with a metal headband. So, again, what was the point of that, right? Second thing, though, and this is where dude, read the online reviews that people are saying, that actual consumers are saying about these. These came out, I think, in May of 2019, all right? And some of the first reviews talked about the connection issues, okay? That they would constantly disconnect from their Xbox, have choppy audio, they would have to disconnect it and reconnect it, Bluetooth wouldn't work. And you know what? I said to myself, I'm not going to be one of those people, okay? Because SteelSeries knows about this issue. They've probably fixed it, right? So on most boxes for anything that you buy, if you search hard enough, you can find what appears to be a manufacturing date, right? And here on mine, hopefully it focuses in here. Come on, quit seeing my head. Right? It says it was made in 10/19, October of 2019. So I saw these at the store and I was like, bingo bongo, man. I got myself a good headset. Took it home. No joke, within 1 hour of using them, audio started getting choppy in a game. I couldn't help but laugh at the fact that I had kind of ignored all the negative reviews. And that's the thing. You might get lucky and never have a single issue with your Arctis 9X. But in my opinion, if you're going to play the $200 gamble on this, go to the casino and just put $200 on red and see what happens. At least you have a chance of making $400. Whereas with these, you either have a chance of your headset working like it should or it being a complete waste of your money. As soon as the audio started cutting out, I said, I'm done with these.
Ironic.
Dude, that's actually fucking hilarious that my own audio cut out as I was ranting about the audio on these having issues. Finishing off with these, yes, they have the rotating ear cups, right? Same as the Turtle Beaches. They have your chat mixer and all that stuff. The problem with the chat mixer on these, though, just so you're aware, on Turtle Beaches, you can independently mess with each one. You don't have to worry about it, right? Meaning, if you want to have a 50-50 split, you want to turn all the volumes up, great, good for you. On these, on the other hand, you can't do that. You have to select what volume you want, then balance it out, okay? Because if you try to balance it out first, the second you turn up your volume, it's going to jack with everything you'd already done. So, I thought that was kind of funny on these. Bluetooth connectivity on both of them was fine, right? I definitely prefer the microphone on these, the little retractable one, right? It's got the red LED to let you know that it's muted. But I couldn't get past the fact that SteelSeries is still shipping units that have an issue connecting. The whole selling point of both of these headsets is not only the Bluetooth capability, but the fact that they connect directly to your Xbox. There's no dongle required. I'm starting to think that's a pretty shitty concept. They should scrap it and start from the ground up. I would much rather have a dongle with a headset that actually works properly, right? So that's pretty much going to do it for the video. If you're saying, well, Matt, what the hell, dude? Like, thanks for nothing. I'm going to try out some other wireless headsets for the Xbox One. I might try out the Astro A50s, but I'm more interested in trying out things like the Plantronics Rig 800s, I think is what they're called, and the HyperX Cloud X flights, right? I just don't spend your money on either one of these, please. Like, just do yourself a favor, save your money, wait for something better to come out. I can guarantee you something better will be coming out. Actually, I can't guarantee that. I really hope, though, that something better comes out, especially from Turtle Beach. Like, maybe they were always crap, but back when I was a console gamer, Turtle Beaches, I think, felt a little bit better than this thing does. So that's going to do it for the video. Leave any questions or comments in the sections below. I'll definitely get to as many of them as I can. Thank you so much for 300 subscribers, man. That was pretty cool. Especially since I quit making videos because I was a lazy fuck. No, because I had a little girl, actually, because we had a baby. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.